So, being a small business, a small e-commerce business, Lindsay and I are still mailing out and shipping all of the packages personally, which means if you buy something from Jaxon Jovie now, you're gonna get a seriously personalized package. So we, you know what I should have done is I should have filmed us actually packing these things last night, but I didn't. Next vlog, baby. So we throw little surprises in there. We personalize cards. We put a lot of cool stuff into the packages that we ship out, and we try to give our customers as much love as possible, especially while we're small and while we can. So I'm here at the post office and about to ship out these packages, but I'm bringing our pallet in with our logo on it because the interns are going to do some cool content with it today. But as you can see, it was pretty tough to try to fit it into my car. Didn't quite make it, so had to bungee it up. So one thing that we're trying to do more of at Jaxon Jovie is surprise and delight. Now, surprise and delight is kind of the coined term that just means that we're trying to wow our customers and our community members with things that we don't give them a heads up about. Now, you might be thinking, well, if you're about to tell us what the things are that you're doing, then that kind of ruins the surprise and delight. But I'm not going to get into the details of what we're doing, but I just wanted to cover the importance of that for companies in their customer service and their customer engagement and their community engagement. So, you know, Jaxon Jovie is still small. We're selling a couple of t-shirts a day, or hats and t-shirts, we'll just say products. A couple of products a day. You know, we're not this massive operation yet. So we want to make sure that while we still can formulate the culture that we want Jaxon Jovie to have as a brand from now all the way until we're a multi-million-dollar company. So we want to get that culture set in stone now, and it's much easier now because we're able to give some more attention to each customer, some more attention to each product. And not to say that we're not going to do that when we grow, but it's just much easier to do now. So the whole theory behind surprise and delight is that we're trying to pick and choose the things that each individual customer will really appreciate, that shows that we're giving them the individual attention versus just treating them like another number, like another customer. So if you have your own business, you're thinking about starting a side project, even if, heck, you're baking little cookies that you're selling at a farmer's market or a little, you know, pop-up shop, and it's a side gig, how can you personalize that business or that brand to each individual person? Do you give them something unique? Do you write something on the product? Do you write a note? Do you know, give them each a little personalized video that you DM them on social media, like on Facebook or Instagram, every time they purchase something? Whatever it might be, how can you surprise and delight them and give them something unexpected that they don't normally get from a brand that they purchase things from?
Oh, alright, everyone look at this. Is just with all our props.
Oh no.
Do a flat leg. Eating my apple because need to get that lunch in. In the parking lot, I guess.
Yeah, this sun is perfect.
Gonna get some flat lays for the company, Jaxon Jovie. And we have a big pallet. Wonder how we drove with that. Nice in the back of the trunk.
Hold me like it's over. It's over. Stay here, could you stay here?
Alright everyone, so we're here doing the flat lays. Nice pallet. We got the whole crew here.
Looks
good, right? Yeah?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, it's good quality. So we're featuring the jeans that are going to come in the fall, and then we're also doing one of our shirts for Jaxon Jovie. It's going to look pretty good. It's like a lifestyle feature going on here.
palette.
This is, yep, that's right, this is the palette.
Talking about the original palette.
Yeah, Alex doesn't put all this in.
Right.
Probably will, to be honest.
And make sure it's nice and folded, right? Her mom taught her well.
This cinematic footage. Look at this cinematic stuff right here.
Obviously posing. Definitely a photographer. We actually pay him.
So, I'm just picking this camera up after the interns had it, the Jaxon Jovie interns had it for about an hour and a half. So I have no idea what they just filmed other than they were going to film some of the photo shoot they were doing with a palette that has the Jaxon Jovie logo on it and a bunch of our clothes. So you're probably watching this after you just saw whatever they filmed. Let's hope it was good. I hope it was funny. That'd be really cool. So this is what a lot of entrepreneurship looks like. An empty office. So everyone went home for the day. We had a good productive day. Got some content for social media, which you should be seeing on our Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram yet, you need to do that. But yeah, empty offices. But to be honest with you, this is some of my favorite time. As much as I love collaborating and the team going crazy here with ideas and asking me questions and collaboration and all the good stuff, it's good to have a quiet office because now I get to spread everything out that I have to do between the two businesses, but especially Jaxon Jovie, and prioritize and get to work on some of the planning and some of the more fine details that are tough to do when there's a lot of collaboration and things happening in the office. So it's times like these that are definitely needed, the quiet times where we can sit down, grind it out, focus, and get shit done. But first, it's time for some second lunch. We got some rice under there, some kale, some turkey loaf. Lindsay makes a good sage turkey, basically it's turkey burger, but it's done on a loaf, so we cut it. Some homemade sweet and spicy mustard, a little bit of olive oil over the whole thing. Just mix this baby up, pop it in my mouth. Okay, now I'm going home. It's raining out again. I feel like it's literally rained this year from March to June more than it's actually been sunny, which isn't that weird for Syracuse, New York, but still, this has been a lot of rain, a lot.